Subscribers, friends of the channel, South Africans in general, welcome to Series 5 with the Advocate. At Series 5, I said I will be looking at the steps that one can take after an incident of rape. The steps to take after an incident of rape. And I wanted first to just indicate or make a few introductory statements before I go into the actual steps. I must say that South Africans rape or actually sexual violations of any kind is something that's serious. It's something that's very daunting and painful an experience, especially if it happens to you, if it happens to your child, if it happens to any of your family members. And it's not easy for anybody, and especially if the perpetrator is a family member. And I will say that really you need to be strong, and you, especially if you want to take action and want to see justice done. One thing I will say is that really it's important that you realize that you are a survivor. You are a survivor. And many really victims of rape don't get to live to tell the story or to pursue justice or to see justice being done in their own matter. And I think it's something that's very important to just be strong and get the right help. Get the right help as early as possible, so that you can bounce back. And it's not easy, but I promise you, South Africans, that if we stay strong, we support each other, that's something that can be done. Now, one thing about the video is, remember, I cannot tell you South Africans what to do, but I can merely make suggestions or recommendations that you can follow if you want to. And I'm actually talking to people that are interested in pursuing their matter, ensuring that they pursue justice until they get justice. And these are just tips that I think can help you and can help your case. The at the beginning is step zero. I always say step zero, and that's actually during the incident of rape. Know that at that time the most important thing is to attempt to stay alive. I think that is the first thing. So um, I can't tell you how to deal with it, but try by all means to as possible to take steps to stay alive. Take steps to stay alive. And after the incident is has stopped, try as quickly as possible to get to a safe space or a safe place. And the first step, South Africans, is tell somebody. Tell somebody as quickly as possible what happened. That first report is really very important, because especially when contact your family, friends, friends and family, tell them while the events are fresh in your mind. Tell them exactly what happened, the full details. Don't leave anything. And while you edit. And then the second step is the important one, I believe, is the need to preserve your evidence. So stop, don't go bathing, don't go washing and showering before you get to your medical examination being done on you, because that J88 is crucial in a rape case. Do not throw your clothes away, because obviously there might be hair there might be blood, there might be saliva, there might be semen. And go to an accredited medical institution or doctor, um, and then don't destroy the evidence. Don't destroy the evidence before they are obtained by the police. And ensure importantly that you wait at the medical center or by the doctor until the end of the medical examination. Don't leave in the process. And I know it's not easy, and I know you want to wash, because just clean yourself, you feel dirty, but be strong enough, South Africans, to understand that it might be very difficult without that evidence to secure a conviction, and it's crucial that you get that evidence or to court. And that's why I think don't throw your clothes and don't wash. And then again, the third step, I think step 3, is to go to the police and to report your case. You can call the police, or you can go to the police and often open a case there. And when you are there with the police, really try and remember as much as you can, and try to provide all the details that you know about the incident and what happened, especially for purposes of identifying the suspect. It's very important. So when you make that statement, there are facilities at the police stations where you can go into a private room. If you want a female officer to assist you, they are there. You can speak in your own language. You can have even your friend and family to be with you and to support you throughout the whole process. So that I think is an important thing, or important rights that you can exercise. Step 4, South Africa. We look at the hospital and the medical support. One, go to the hospital, as I've already indicated, especially if you are injured. Go there, especially if you are injured. Obviously, the first thing you want is the post-exposure prophylaxis to prevent HIV, AIDS, and STIs. And eventually, maybe even the court would be able to issue a compulsory HIV testing for the offender to check whether or not they do have the disease. But the post-exposure prophylaxis is important. And then step 5, South Africa. I think it's also important to get help so that as you recover, and get medical support. And that's the first thing, especially if you have injuries. Look at help with a social worker. If you can get help with a psychologist, depending on whether it's a family member that's there, especially a spouse, or even the father. There are stories that we hear in this country. The office of the family advocate they can help you. Their friends, get friends and family for that emotional support. And there are also NGOs that provide these kinds of emotional support. And I think if you can reach out to them, it would be a great thing. And then lastly, South Africans, these are general tips. If especially the victim is a child under 18, try as an adult to accompany the child to the police station, or try to contact the child protection unit, because it will help you a lot, I think. And especially if the child was drunk or was drugged, um, it's important to take the child to an accredited healthcare practitioner so that they can get the best help, or the best doctors that can assist them. And also importantly, if the victim is unconscious, get call the ambulance and then the police, so that they can get help as quickly as possible. So that is basically my short story, South Africa. And I want to really wish everybody, all ladies, all men, all those that are vulnerable to acts of rape, those that are in our prisons, really try by all means to follow these steps, because without following these steps, you will never see justice prevail in your matter. And they are just mere suggestions. At the end of the day, you still need to have the courage and the conviction to face those that did those nasty things to you, and to ensure that justice is done, and not just for yourself, but those that might in future be potentially affected by your non-action. And I think it's not an easy thing, but it's something that is very close to my heart, and it's something that I really hope that all of us, as responsible citizens, play our role in protecting, especially our young ones, and the elderlies also. It's something really that touches me, and I cannot say more than that, to say let all of us be hands on deck. Let us be each other's keeper. If we are brothers, let's support our sisters, and vice versa, and so that we can have a South Africa that is safe for everybody. And thank you very much for the series. It's been a long series, and I really appreciate every moment that you've been listening to me. I appreciate your data that you're spending on me. And having said that, thank you very much, and looking forward to the next video, next series. Who knows? Depends on what's on my mind that day. And I will tell you, South Africans, that all of us really are we learning from each other. Even me, I'm learning from you, you learning from me. And I'm glad for people that keep on suggesting these topics, because I don't also run out of ideas. I sometimes don't know what to talk about. So thank you very much. Love you guys and appreciate you all the way. And then let's stay safe.